It's week 13 of the NFL, where London will play host to a different kind of football. It's the Raiders and the reigning Super Bowl champs on Monday Night Prime Time.
What can I do for you, Ben?
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Las Vegas Raiders. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
You see that picture of Lizzie McGuire that's going around? The girls are thicker than the snicker.
I heard his face, right over the shirt.
Like, I was wondering if it was Photoshop, but I can't tell.
On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Kenny. He'll look underneath here for Love. Just a gain of a couple there. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because... Defense brought pressure that time, and sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
It'll be Love to try and get the first. And some room to run now. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big gain there on 3rd and long. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. They'll run again with Love on 1st down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On 2nd down, it's Love. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Looking to throw. Kenny. And that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the opening drive of the game yields 3. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
You nasty boy.
Oh, baby.
They go play action here on first down. And right away, he lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he will bring it back to the 40-yard line. Holding on to the football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he
will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Bryce Love with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Monarchs are able to strike quickly to lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away.
Honestly, it's scary.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense.
I can only imagine what those fans are going through right now.
But that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way.
But you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. The numbers for him from a week ago. Now you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw it right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
2nd and 6. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. On play action, they'll throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They'll try and throw for it here. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. On first down, here's Love. Nifty move. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 53 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now a give running right is Love. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
When they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football, I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll run on first down. Love. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On the draw, this is Love. Shedding through the defense. How did he stay on his feet? And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. Also, it appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Racy McMahon with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Monarchs add 6 to their lead.
Somebody said all the wickedness in this world, and y'all really think the good God is in control
Extra
of
point
it?
by Fairbairn and open goal. And that makes our score 17-0.
Let's start that shit.
So
I'm really gonna start some problems.
plays in length.
It's
So
too hot for
an
kids to be
advantage
crying.
there. Good with 17-0 our scores. They
Nigga,
kick this
you-
one away. Take it
I'll
out
be
the
like,
goal
Asher,
line.
shut up, bro. It's
And he
okay.
returns this to the 22. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession.
Oh, wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play there for the Raiders.
When they needed a play this year, he's
15-year-old
certainly been the guy
Antoine
to
Dillon
deliver. And
has
as this
been
season has
charged with
gone
kidnapping,
on,
rape,
he's been
first-degree
awfully
robbery,
consistent
sodomy,
and sometimes
and
spectacular.
armed criminal action of a St. Louis woman. 15 years old. Ordered her in the back of his car from a gas station at gunpoint. Raped her in the back of the car. Made her go into a bank to withdraw $500. Took her to another location. Made her perform oral sex.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. 17-0 our score after 1.
Hello? What?
Play action
Oh,
fake.
nothing.
They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Nah, I called them off. Yes.
A great
I honestly didn't even know what the fuck was going on.
11th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders get a score closer.
Shit, bring him.
Extra point.
I just need it for one day, Wick.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Shit, if you trying to run me, shit, squeeze him in there.
Summary. 3-play drive. And it ends with a Las Vegas
Unless you ride with
touchdown.
Chopper, or somebody ride with Chopper. Unless I ride with Chopper and y'all, he ride with you and Nick. Shit, that bro.
Charles look like he come to his own time.
Well, considering he's bringing the tent,
This one away.
I would think he would be there on time.
We need to be
They'll
out there.
decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
I mean, yeah, of course, but if the photographer coming there, I mean, it's not like he got to be there too early, but I mean, he just riding along.
Second quarter already closing in on a 100-yard gain.
And that's the magic number
If that
for
makes
running
sense.
back. Anytime you get to that triple
telling you.
digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has. And that
Jesus
never has
Christ,
to
this
shift
nigga, hell.
because it's
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they
Man.
get it up just short of the 45 at the 40.
Oh, man. It's Wednesday. Damn, I thought it was damn Thursday.
So far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
All right,
Just
bro,
one play
of
to
course.
move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
You know,
Now
I'm
a
playing the
dump
game.
off here complete.
Just trying to waste time,
That
waste the
catch
day.
was only a couple.
hell, I'm ready to play.
Pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers,
Oh.
tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Fuck, man. This nigga here throwing me damn dime, boy. He damn quarterback.
A little bit empty set there. 5 receivers in the formation. Normally, you want a running back in the block, but in this case, he's lined up to the right, and he ends up getting the football. A lot of confusion and it turns into a big play.
On first down.
Oh, no, YouTube. But I'm playing a CPU, though, because my opponent had left, so I'm playing his CPU.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire.
Like, he was inactive, so we kicked him out the league. So I get to play like the CPU, like the computer. And you know the computers got there and goddamn. Motherfucker's good.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Man, I'm ready to play, man.
Kenny, he's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover.
I already got my shit packed. My shit was packed yesterday, nigga. I said my shit was packed yesterday. Nigga, I was ready.
But we know they're going to continue to be bold.
That's going to be.
See, I hate that shit. That shit's gay.
But he does take it all the way to the 2.
That's a big gainer on that play.
Hell yeah, motherfucker. The Texans, but the team had moved location, so they called the Monarchs now.
Nicely, because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Look at that shit.
With his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Monarchs are able to add on to that lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Las Vegas' offense back out there, ready to go. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get it.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Steps away to his left. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. He was out there waving his arms, and when you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Buying time is left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. There's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
He got outside the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for good yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Back to throw again. The quick slant. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They'll run with Jacobs, and this time he is in.
Yes.
Josh Jacobs, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Open man is McMahon, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is Smith with the ground. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Boy, how about this? Rich's offense can get down the field. It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Monarchs are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This take it in at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
Make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And this is through the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to...
And the Raiders have got him. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So we're at halftime here on a Monday night. And okay, so our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. Offense set to get this drive started. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Quit fumbling the ball.
And the field position doesn't get much better than this. They'll have it 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. Let's see now, Charles. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game. And all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of the ball was the key to winning games. They can't believe what they're seeing right now because they spent all this time on it with the fundamentals, taking care of it, tucking it away, and they're not doing it.
Here's Love again. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position with 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, man, because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So what again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And incomplete.
Yo, this shit crazy.
The scoreboard tells the story for him a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Fisher, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw here. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Raiders get a score closer. Point after, right down the middle. And then cuts this lead down to 13. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid start. We thought
if you don't turn that down, son.
Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else?
Great lead. You can still catch it out there.
Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it's ugly. In the second half, they've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
JJ, son.
Incomplete pass. Here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Kenny. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
Bro, come on, bro. I can't. I'm sorry. The game is awful.
Play that time. Quite a show of arm strength.
Look at that shit.
That was in a long time, and it was on target too. A real field flipper there.
I'm awful buying that down.
First down in the red zone. They turn to Love on the handoff. A nice display of power.
Let's hold him to a field goal again, y'all. Hopefully.
The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Kenny. He gets it to Cooks. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
And they'll get him down about.
And of course he still catches it. Something is wrong with fucking Madden.
And that'll bring up 4th. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Fairbairn is good.
Trying to score again, get another defensive stop.
Extend their lead even further. The 2nd field goal here in this quarter is 3rd of the game so far.
It's been an important part of the offense now for sure. They may need him again before this one's said and done. So I would treat it like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter. Leave him alone and let him focus.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Vegas. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first goal from just inside the 10. They'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards.
Yeah, he went backwards. That's wild.
It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need.
Every night, every day up. Every day, bitches do not up. Yeet. Yeet.
Throw left side complete. That's Fisher. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They'll give him a dozen on the pitch and catch, but now they're up against a 3rd and goal.
Come on. They're not even ready.
Try to run forward, Jacobs.
Oh, my God. This game is so awful.
In and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The damn shit gotta do the fucking shit that the 90% of the league do. Just catch a damn touchdown. The damn shame.
And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting...
Oh, my God.
Intercepted. Picked up by Eric Wilson.
Okay, quarterback. I see the type of game you're going to play today.
When it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
A big play there on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Operating from the gun. Kenny over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
He'll look underneath here for Love. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, He knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Escaping the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. It's a big play there for Vegas. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run touchdown.
Josh Oliver, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Raiders 34.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. London about set to take over on offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Running to start the drive is Love. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Staying on the ground, it's Love. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And shutting him off, now open field. And all the way down to the 29. It's a big play there on 3rd down. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This will be caught inside the 10. Touchdown! Racey McMath. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Monarchs are able to stretch out their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They go play action here on 1st down. And he will find his man Ruggs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
It also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play there for the Raiders. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Raiders are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. On 1st and 10, Kenny. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Smith. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Off play action. Kenny. He finds his man, complete. That's Love.
Can you do any more work or make it more dramatic for not much gain than what we just saw there? Did you see how his toes got down? Tip-tap, got him down. But what did he get out of it?
He sold the sizzle. He just had no steak.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Yeah, plays like that, you at least expect a first down. They're just 1 yard. Off the play fake. Kenny, he's letting it fly for Cooks. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. Maybe an important fourth quarter miss as this stays a 3-point game.
Yeah, now overtime is very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a 3-point game. They get a drive, put it through the posts. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
Eluding the pressure right. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
I'm going to hit you all.
He'll look to throw. Reception here by Ruggs. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And this is caught at the 8. Touchdown! A 20-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have taken the lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. So now Las Vegas down by 4, and time a huge factor. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Back to throw. That's caught by McMath. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. He'll look to throw. And that's complete to Cooks. Touchdown! Brandon Cooks, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Monarchs have retaken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call. This is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. One more time with Jacobs. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it out past the 35. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that. But also, you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure. Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the fourth quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in